Okay, welcome everyone. Hope everybody's having a good day, good month, good day, year, good week, all that stuff. Something new today for the more observancy. I've got a new workspace. Hopefully, that I'm going to be able to quit not hitting my head so much. But otherwise, I'm trying to, I'm actually, rather than just using what I have available, I'm actually making a dedicated effort to try and think it out and plan a good work area. I'm not sure about the acoustics or anything and won't know that until I record. Second new thing, rather than building a set, I'm going to modify a set. I've been seeing these LED light kits for Lego models for a while, and I had the Razor Crest that I built last year, so I thought, well, I'll just buy the light kit for that, see how much fun or trouble it is to get those things installed. Oh, and I'm also, just for this one video, I'm going to go back to the 1080 because my 4K is a super tight shot, and basically the Razor Crest is too big to fit in the shot. I don't know how much moving around it's going to take, and I figure there'll be some disassembly, so I've got my handy dandy Lego removal tool going. So let's crack this thing open and find out what we got in here, because you're going to be finding out just like I do. I'm hoping there's good instructions. But okay, there are instructions, not instructions. Okay, we got tools and connecting cables, parts package, more connecting cables. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in there. Lots of little bit lights, 15 cm, bit lights, 30 cm blue, bit lights, 30 cm red, bit lights, warm white, headlights, 15 centimeters warm white, expansion boards, USB power, and LED strip lights, warm white. Okay. I don't know what I was expecting, but that was not it. Okay. So it tells you to use the online instruction manual, which I can see why. And yeah, because that's basically what the instructions say. And okay, so I'm going to go grab the iPad and look this over, and I'll be right back. Okay, so it says the first step is to test that they all work, which that makes good sense. Get my hands full. Okay, so we'll take the USB power cable out, and we're only supposed to have one expansion board according to my instructions, but and also, if you do order these things, you have to punch in that number, and that is a space in there, and that matters when you punch it in between the 1 and the 7. So it's probably the same for all the sets. The instructions are obviously been run through a internet translator, but it's not the worst I've ever seen. It's readable and it makes sense so far. Okay, these are not the same. Okay, but it says, wow. Okay, so that there. And got my power bank, which is, where'd you go? Fully charged. I'm going to For this, I'm going to go low amperage. That was right first. Okay. And take out bit light's 30 centimeter one. It's there. Alright, okay. These. Oh, come back here. Just need one of you. Yeah, I think there's two there. Okay. And so I think okay. So that one works. I'll go ahead and test this other one, and then okay, so they're both lit up there. Excellent. Now I will spare you all the trouble of watching this in full time. I'm going to go through and just test. I'll film it, but I'm going to play it back at super high speed. Okay. Mandy's, where'd you go? Does not want to come out of that one. Still working, right? Okay, got it. Okay, so I'll put these back in their appropriate. That's not it. Bags, so I know which ones are which, and then I'll cut to rapid fire testing. I said I was going to put those back in there. I was reliant on them to cooperate with me. Okay, pop in there. Okay, now. Okay, it appears they're all in working order, and I was just doing it to make contact with there, so it'd light up and I'd see that it was working. I wasn't trying to actually fully plug it in. Let's see. Oop. I hit the top of my screen, so I zoomed up. Let's go back. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so first thing, the front's got to pop off, which I remember that being a 1 unit, so that's good. And we take is that the red ones? It does not tell you. Maybe go past the pictures. Yeah, it's not telling me. It doesn't identify what your first. Okay. We're supposed to use. Two of the red ones. And we're done with this part for the moment. And something at 2, and looks like they're fairly long on them. Probably whites. What's the other? Red would be good too. Zoom back up to the top to see the picture. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay, the blues are going to be in the engines. Looks like the whites are on the inside because it's lit up pretty well. See, the inside's lit up pretty well, so I'm assuming that's going to be the white. So I'm going to go with the reds on the. In which I've got blue, 1 white, 15 red, and a 30 red. Okay. Any chance? Nope. Make sure I'm not. Let me pause it and I'll see what. Make sure. Okay. Update. The instructions are all pictures. There's no explanation there. So I've noticed this one says headlights. So I'm going to assume these are the ones that go in the front. And I say it's got the lens. The lens is going to go over top of it, so that hopefully will be make it work. So let me zoom back down to where I was. Okay, it's basically saying that doesn't fit over that. Let's see. I've got notches cut in there, so okay, maybe this doesn't go here. Well, that fits. Okay. Put that into the notch. Whoop. Okay, maybe do it the other way. Do it this way. And get my handy dandies out. Part of the instruction says it takes patience. Now, I believe that. I don't think there's enough space there for. Maybe put it. Oop. No. Okay. Maybe I can work better with it like that. Let me tilt y'all down a little bit so I don't have to stretch so much. Okay. Okay, so that's the diode going forward. Got our notch. In there. He's gonna fit. Nope. Okay, so I don't think they put enough of a notch on there. I may have to do some modification editing. Are these any smaller? That's the next question. Okay, well there's only one of these, so it can't be this one, but it is. Okay, the red ones are smaller, so that might. Okay, so let's put you back over here and go. And where are the headlights? There's that one. It says headlights. And where's those? There's some red. I'll just get these on today. I'll be satisfied. And we'll come back tomorrow for the... Okay, got 3 of those. Okay, that makes maybe the longer one is for the spar cannon, or it's got to stretch further to the... Okay, maybe that's what's... Okay, so you in there. That notch. You there. Well, that does seem more secure. Not all the way down, but it's going to wrap around like that. Okay. And then most importantly, it fit in the inside the... Okay. That one had a little bit more of a notch, so well, no, it didn't fit any better. Still got a little. Still got it. Well, pushing it down, that seems to work. Okay, now let's see if make sure they stay lit up. You out. Okay. Like this. There. Plug it in. All right. We've got some light. Excellent. I'm digging it. Okay. So let's get these back off if I can. All right. You guys back in place like so. Okay. So. There. And what it says is, now stick this back on the front. Not too high. As opposed to. Oh, I think we're supposed to not do that. Okay, so headlights at the bottom, under there, and come over the side maybe. I guess you do put them on all the way underneath that. Yeah, pull it probably right. No, that can't be right. You can't have those things showing like that. Let me, try. Okay, I think that would work. Now, so I'm going to do that. Take that back off again. Spin you to the side. And going right back in there, little gap there. A bit more on you. You on there. Okay. You on there. Concealed wires, yep. And going on like this, so you across and back. And a little bit more. All right. That's effectively concealed wiring. They do light up, I hope. I don't think I'm going to try again. And this is where the wiring harness hub goes on this little flap here. But with that being said, with all the opening and testing everything, I'm sure this video turned out longer than I meant to be. This is going to be a meticulous process, I'm going to say. It's going to be, I think, more work than I thought it would be. But I think it'll be worth it in the end. But like I said, I'm going to cut off that there today and hopefully make some better progress tomorrow now that I've sort of got my feet wet and sort of know how things are working. But thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay healthy. And I'll see you next time. Bye.